why business ownership, why now? It's a familiar story, I think, that a lot of people can relate to. Let's just say I was around 60, and I was retired from my employer after a number of years as part of a downsizing that went on. And I think Lauren was in a similar situation. She just left a long corporate career. We found ourselves, after decades of work, raising children, both on the beach, as it were. But we knew we weren't through. We wanted to, and we needed to keep working. So we first took about a year and decompressed from, decades of corporate insanity. And then we spent a year or so looking around. And to be honest, it was Lauren's idea to explore franchising. And it was Lauren's idea to explore expense reduction. I was not receptive to either one of those two things at first. But I certainly warmed up to it as we went along. And we had a near miss with one franchise. It was a little, I guess, discouraging because we felt so close, but it was really a blessing in disguise because that forced us to go back and take a look over our tracks, and we realized we'd really missed ERA, and that ERA was the place that we really wanted to be. And I think that was about early September, and spent a few months really exploring it, calling existing franchisees and some past franchisees and asking about their experience. Interestingly, the former franchisees had nothing but good things to say about the company. And the current franchisees, and I called some of the most prominent members in the ERA network, not knowing who they were, and I got some really candid conversation from them. So that made it a pretty easy choice for me by that point. So it's been an unexpected journey for me.
I was really attracted to the idea of business ownership. I think because I had a very long corporate career, and I wanted to do something where I felt like I was spending my time on the things that were important, the things that would be valuable to me, but more importantly, the things that would be valuable to my clients. I found ERA, and it just checked all the boxes for me.
Well, we purchased the franchise, I think probably, was it New Year's Eve? I think we consummated the purchase on New Year's Eve. We really wanted to get it done last year, and we really wanted to start the new year with something fresh. So we got that done, and we trained at the end of January, and we opened our doors at the beginning of February. And immediately in training, Lauren and I noticed that there was a lot more to ERA than we thought. We realized we purchased something far more than we thought we were purchasing. The training was tremendous. The people were incredible. The other trainees in the class, they were from all around the world. And that was really eye-opening to us. Our training was a Dutchman, and he was fantastic. Chris Wilgehelm, I believe his name is. And we really liked him. We connected with the people in our class, and we stayed in touch with them. Since then, we chat weekly on a Teams call. Just support each other. What's working? How's it going? We get people from ERA to talk to us, who are specialists in different expense categories. They readily give of their time. So our experience has been really positive, and my impression is that we bought something far more than we thought we were buying. The support from headquarters has been incredible. A lot of people are in touch with us all the time, helping us, asking us what they could do for us. We just feel free to call them at any time with a question. And the same is true for all the people who are members of the network, the other franchisees. So generous with their time. When we joined the business, many of them reached out to us to welcome us, to offer their assistance, and we've taken them up on it. And they are true to their word. They've been very generous with their time and support. And we've made some really nice friends out of the people that are members of the ERA network. So I still tell anyone that ERA doesn't really market itself adequately because it's far more than what it appears to be, when you're contemplating the purchase. It's really been a great experience for us so far. And the company's very progressive, open to change and improvement all the time. So we really like that. What are your thoughts about it, Lauren?
I agree with you, John. I think the company is better than I believed it would be when we purchased it. The level of support from corporate from our mentors is very high. The professionalism and the expertise amongst all the category experts is so impressive. And everybody's willing to help. There's so much knowledge sharing and collaboration here, unlike anything I've ever experienced before. I wish that I had found this company when I was younger, to be frank.